What's the biggest misconception of you? What's one thing people think about you, but it's not true?
People might say, upon meeting me first time, they might say I'm like, to myself, kind of like, like people might say like I'm standoffish, but I'm not, because I'm really goofy. I like to have fun, man, so before you know what I'm saying, you know me, you might think that, but then you find out, some comedian or something like that, and then you be like, damn, that nigga funny as hell. Like, people just be like, you funny as hell.
Craziest rumor you heard about yourself?
Craziest rumor. I don't hear a lot of crazy rumors about myself, but probably with what I got going on social media, people probably think that I talk to a lot of girls that I work with. You know what I'm saying? Like, people think all the time like I talk to all these girls. But, you know what I'm saying? It'd be like, situationships, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, might talk, might not, might just work, you know what I'm saying? So,
I see.
yeah.
Is there a question you hate to answer? People ask of you just can't stand.
Nah, because I like answering people's questions. People ask me questions all the time, you know what I'm saying? People ask me a lot of questions all the time. People are always asking me stuff about what I'm doing, what's the next video. People be killing me, what's the next video? I'm like, bro, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I just gotta wait to see, you know what I'm saying? I just gotta live it out. But I don't have questions that I don't like to answer, unless it's like something personal or private, you know what I'm saying? I might not want to answer your question, but as far as like one particular question, nah.
Do you care what people think of you?
Hell nah, I don't give a fuck. Man, I don't give a fuck, man. Look, man, I've been doing this shit. Man, look, the shit I've done in my life, man, I don't give a damn, man. You look at my videos, you can tell, Smallz, you can tell, like, I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? I be doing crazy shit, and you gotta not give a fuck to do the type of shit that I do. You know what I'm saying? Comedy, skits, videos, you know what I'm saying? Before that, you know what I'm saying? I was doing YouTube, you know what I'm saying? I be going in, man, I be going off. So I feel like you gotta have a I don't give a fuck type of persona to really make it somehow. You see what I'm saying? So at some point you gotta not give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Not being like bad, but something good. Like, I don't give a fuck, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna give it my all. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, I'm gonna give it my all, and I don't give a fuck about it. You know what I'm saying? The consequences, because I gave my all. Feel me?
Now, lots of people care about other people's opinions. Are you being truthful when you say that?
Yeah, because you can't care about what people think. I mean, you care about people think to a certain extent, but not really. Like, you can't really care what folk think, man. No cap, like, so.
Have you always been like this, or did you care at one point?
Probably when I was younger. I probably cared. I probably cared about what people thought. You know what I'm saying? Because that affects you when you're young, how people perceive you and stuff. You know what I'm saying? People's opinion and caring about, what they think about you. You know what I'm saying? Especially being like, you know what I'm saying, from where I'm from, like, you know what I'm saying, from the streets and stuff like that, from College Park. You know what I'm saying? It's like, people gonna tell you how they feel about you. People gonna tell you, I'm from Atlanta, so it's like folks gonna tell you about how you feel about you in Atlanta, straight up. Like, no cap, like, gonna tell you, like, if you're a cool person, you're a cool person. If you're, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, woo-doo-woo. So it's just like, to a certain extent, I don't care. I don't care, but other people do shape how you do feel about certain things. So in a way, you do care about people's opinions of you, but at the same time, you can't give a fuck. At the end of the day, you can't give a fuck at all.
When do you think was the turning point? When you went from caring to not caring?
Well, I've always, just being honest, I've always been a nigga, like, I've always been the person, like, would do stuff and wouldn't care. Like, okay, like, when I first started doing comedy, I didn't do it because I got a reaction. This is like before money, all this stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, before Instagram, all this, we been having outlets to do this. Like, I would just do it. So when you doing it like that, you can't care because you're not getting nothing from it. You see what I'm saying? Like, my care was like, I just want to make somebody laugh. So I've always did stuff and not care. So I can't say there's a turning point in my life to where, like, anything like just made me say, I don't care. It's just that I've always been that type of person. Like, I just, you know what I'm saying, I care, you know, about my family and things like that. But like, when it comes to like anything like entertainment wise, I just give it my all. But I don't be like caring, like, you feel me? Like, there's no turning point. Like, that's what I'm saying.
Now, you might not care about what people think about you, but what do you think about people's opinions about your comedy? Do you care about what people think about your comedy?
Honestly, to answer that, no. I do, but I can't, because like people that be like reading to comments, like I know a lot of social influencers, we talk about this all the time, like how you can't read the comments, because if you allow that to like dictate how you feel, or you read it enough, it start to affect you. You know what I'm saying? That can affect you in a negative way. So it's like how people feel about my comedy. I have good reviews and I have bad reviews. I have good reviews and bad reviews. But I need both of them. So it's like I just take it as it is. You know what I'm saying? Once I put it out there in the universe, I just expect it to all come back good. I don't ever look for the bad. You know what I'm saying? I don't never look for anything that's negative. I always look for the positive and stuff. So it's like, I care, but it's just like, I just hope that all the stuff that come back is good and fruitful and manifests itself so I can, you know what I'm saying, continue to progress and elevate. You see what I'm saying? Yeah.
Now, what are your keys to success?
My keys to success are, what got me to this level is consistency. You see what I'm saying? I'm a very consistent and diligent hard worker. And especially like with Instagram, you know what I'm saying? You know, everybody knows me for doing Instagram skits, you know what I'm saying, doing the Blue Power Ranger and stuff. I consistently put myself in those positions to perform, whether it was for free, whether it was on the side of the street, whether it was, you know, at birthday parties, anything I did, you know what I'm saying, it was consistency. Other things I think are, you know, you gotta have a vision. You gotta know where you're going, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have a vision, you gotta have a mindset that, you know, you're gonna see the end before it even starts. So first you gotta have a end vision, end goal, exit strategy. And once you kind of see that and you got vision, it's like now, okay, I can work and take steps towards it. You know what I'm saying? I can graduate towards it versus just like immediately trying to jump and dive in something. You see what I'm saying? You gotta have a vision. So as long as you got a vision, you can work towards it. You see what I'm saying? You can't lose sight of your vision, because there's a lot of things that distract you from your vision. Last thing I think probably is like, you know what I'm saying, man, just having fun, man. Having fun doing what you're doing, man. You can't let what you're doing be a job, because if it becomes a job, then it become boring. And then you're gonna like doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to have fun. So I think like key to success is having fun, man. Never forgetting to play. You know what I'm saying? When you're a kid, you play. Play all day. You just play around. You just crack jokes on folks. You know what I'm saying? Just your imagination just be so big and so broad when you're a kid. It's like that get shut down when you get older. So key to success is like, you know, play, have fun, consistency, hard work, dedication, faith.
One of the questions I asked you, I want to open up a little bit.
Yeah.
I had asked you about, you know, what craziest rumor you heard about yourself. Mm-hmm. And you kind of, I think it was the rumor one, if I'm not mistaken, but you had talked about maybe there's rumors of maybe some of the people that you've done videos with. We're talking maybe like the female co-stars.
Right.
You said people ask, are you in a relationship, or they think you're in a relationship, or a situationship, or it's just work, or... I want to expand that topic there.
Yeah, well, okay, I do Instagram skits. I've been the Blue Power Ranger, you know what I'm saying? Everybody know me on Instagram, you know what I'm saying? My character, Blue Power Ranger, Billy Hennessy, you know what I'm saying? So, okay, so like a lot of girls I work with, you know what I'm saying? Beautiful women. So people expect me being around all these beautiful women all the time to like talk to somebody, see what I'm saying? But see, like, how I be thinking is, I be about to work. See what I'm saying? Let's work, let's build relationships, let's grow, let's evolve in our talent and our brand. And then, you know, along the way, you do meet people that you do like. That's just life. You see what I'm saying? You do meet people that you like. So, of course, you're around beautiful women all the time, you know, so, you know, but most of the time, I say majority of the time, we just be like trying to knock these skits out, trying to work, trying to bounce ideas off each other and things like that. So I say a lot of people, like, they might assume one thing but it'd be a totally different type of thing. You know what I'm saying?
So how does it work when it comes to these co-stars you're talking about in these Instagram skits, for example? Do you reach out to them or do they reach out to you?
Well, it started out when I first started doing Instagram skits and comedy period. Like, I was by myself, you know what I'm saying? So people would reach out to me. I would have, people that I knew, around the way. I would ask them to be in skits. A lot of people helped me out, you know what I'm saying, along the way. A lot of people helped me out, you know what I'm saying? So eventually it got to the point where I became so popular that people wanted to be my skits. So then they were like asking me to be in the skits, you know what I'm saying? Hit me up like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I seen you doing this third, or, females hit me up like, yo, I see you doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? You going up, you going crazy. So let me hop in the skit, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I can, you know what I'm saying, add something to it. And I'd be like, shit, hell yeah, shit, no cap. Like, I'm with anybody trying to do anything with comedy, you know what I'm saying, trying to help me out, you feel me? I fuck with it.
So, okay, if somebody hits you up and wants to be in it, how do you judge whether they can be in it with you? Is it based off of their following? Is it based on their looks?
Females or males?
Females. Let's talk about the females.
Females, okay. Females, well, with the females, man, first thing, man, all right, let's get this going, man. I've been glad you asked me that. Okay, well, with the females, I look for personality first. It's not always the looks because, see, somebody can have a good personality and they can really bring, like, life to a set. Like, they can really, like, bring energy to energy you need to bounce ideas off each other, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? We bring life. We bring this magic together. So I look for the magic. Who got the magic? You see what I'm saying? And most of the time, what's crazy is I work with a lot of people who have the magic. And I got the magic, you got the magic, so we just build and we just grow. You know what I'm saying? On camera, as, you know what I'm saying, whatever characters we're playing, we just grow. So it's not always about the looks with me. I know Instagram, you got the big booty thing. Everybody wants the girl with the big booty and a nice body and, you know what I'm saying, nice, curvy, you know what I'm saying, curvy and all that. But I feel like sometimes it's about how the person carries themselves. Charisma. That's the word I'm looking for, charisma. It's like, yeah, sometimes it's charisma. It's not always about if she bad, because she can be bad and not know what she's doing. So it's like what I'm doing, I be looking for, who has that magic, that magical touch, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Let's talk about touch for a second. Okay, some of these female co-stars that you have in these Instagram skits, they're half naked.
Right.
Or barely have clothes on.
For sure.
Some of them are in some sexual positions.
No cap.
Do you ever get horny when you do a skit with somebody and you're coming up with a skit with somebody and you have to do different takes and you're in these conditions, environment, and positions?
No cap. You know what? I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. I'm gonna keep it brick with you, Smallz. All right. It's been very few times to where I've gotten horny, but there have been some beautiful women to where, of course, you be like, bruh, yo, this skit, like, it's going crazy. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's beautiful. You might be doing a scene where it's romantic or whatever, this and the third. You know what I'm saying? You gotta think now, like, some beautiful women. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm in Atlanta, so it's like, these are some beautiful women in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, you know what I'm saying? You might see, you might feel the way, but at the end of the day, like I say, it's about work. As long as we working, it's cool. But after that now, she choosing on me after the skit. Now that's something separate. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't never caught no hard on. I ain't never been hard. You know what I'm saying? Like thinking like, oh, I'm trying to like bust through my suit. You know what I'm saying? Cause like niggas be watching my skits too, so I be like skip anyways. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let me like stay soft, cause you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't want to give the wrong message behind the Blue Power Ranger. Yeah.
These females that come to do these skits, they know ahead of time what they're getting themselves into when they do the skit. Meaning, if it's a sexual joke for the skit, they know what they're about to get into. Before. They're not surprised, like, oh, you want to do this type of skit?
Yeah, they know. I mean, and the thing is, what's crazy is like, Smallz. See, with Instagram now, it's evolved so much. So let me put you on game. Okay, so cool. So Instagram now is like these skits now. we're not even taking the time to like really like write scripts anymore. You know what I'm saying? When things you have to write stuff down, like, you know, like rappers used to have to write their lyrics down, this and third. Now it's like Instagram is so fly now to where you could just have your phone shoot a skit off an idea. So now your thoughts are just now your videos. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of times when these girls, like they come around, they this and third, they just know something, a great thought is gonna come up about, you know, amongst us being together, bouncing ideas. We come up with the concept, so it's like they also know what's going on. You see what I'm saying? So with that being said, it's like they always give me good ideas. You know what I'm saying? It's not just always about what I really provide or anything like that. Like sometimes they just give me good ideas. So they know like, okay, shit, if I'm being in this bedroom scene, whoop, 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 you feel me? Like, shit, like, alright. I'm going to be goddamn in my lingerie. I'm going to be doing it. You feel me? Like, I'm going to be doing something. So it's not like they just pop up and they half naked at my house. You see what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, let's shoot a skit. Like, they knew, you know, to bring woo 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 for this scene that we're shooting. You know, and it's not always half naked scenes, but a lot of them are.
Now, how do you pitch something like that? Hey, I have an idea. You got to be in your lingerie, and you're going to twerk on me in this skit.
How do you pitch it?
Yeah, is that as simple as it goes?
It pitches itself because it's dope, man. Man, look, man, what we're doing is we bringing a new wave of comedy. This is a new wave of comedy. And I'm glad, that's why I said I'm glad we're doing this interview, because I can introduce. It's like I don't have to pitch an idea. This is just what's happening nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had an idea with the girl, and she was a BBW, and she laid on top of me. And when she, at first in the camera, when you look at the video, you don't see me. And then she rolls off of me, and she's like rolling off of me, and then I'm under her, and I'm like, I'm snug as a bug in a rug. You see what I'm saying? So as I'm doing that, it's like, I don't be like thinking like, you know what I'm saying, like what they got going on, like, you know what I'm saying, how we think, like, it just be like they just put themselves in situations and we make magic. We make shit pop. We make shit pop. It's a new wave of comedy. It's like we don't even have to work hard, man. It's fun. This is fun. It's like it's fun. My job is fun. It's fun.
Are all these female co-stars single when they come on set, or do some of them have relationships?
Some of them be booed up. True story. True story. And I'm not putting nobody's business out there, but because we on the internet, because I tell comedy, I tell jokes anyways. Some of these girls don't be single, but they be trying to act like they single. So when they come around and I be like, I know you got to do to somebody because you too bad. Like, you too bad. You too bad to be acting like you single. So I know you got a dude. A couple of times, I'm not going to say what happened, but their dudes popped up. That's all I'm going to say. A couple of times. So a lot of times these girls are acting like they single. This whole time they on set acting like they single. They can be macked on and all this, and then it's a whole nother case. And I'm talking about this is in real life. The dude is popping up. You see what I'm saying? Like, and it's getting real. You see what I'm saying? So.
Real to the, go ahead.
Yeah, like real. It just get real, you know what I'm saying? So like a lot of them don't be single. Like a lot of these females better stop acting like they single and they know they got dudes, is what I'm saying. Like they know they got dudes. So don't act like you single and then have me in a situation to where, you feel me, I gotta protect you acting like you single.
It's gotten physical?
Nah, and we've had to escalate situations, Smallz. We had to escalate situations.
De-escalate?
De-escalate. Yeah, de-escalate. Take them down. You right. Not escalate, but de-escalate. You right.
Do any of them ever bring their person they're booed up with them on set?
Yeah, and you know what's creepy is, what's weird about that is, it made me like feel some type of way. Like say for instance, like a girl come to film and her dude sit in the car, and I'd be like, damn, like, I wouldn't sit in the car the whole time my girl going to film with a dude, like, you feel me? It just sometimes I'd just be like, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But you never know what people got going on, so it's just be like, if you're gonna bring your dude or whoever, like, if you bring your girl, make them feel like family, you know what I'm saying? Like, we family.
I mean, do they ever step out of the car and just watch on set while everything's going on?
Yeah. It's not all the time. I work with a lot of people. So I'm just saying in those situations where I work with so many people, like I've been through all that. You know what I'm saying? Situations where people bring their booze and people just be coming by themselves solo dolo. So it's like in that situation, sometimes they do get out the car. You know what I'm saying? And watch. You know, as long as they don't laugh or anything like that in the background, then we good. You feel me? As long as we get the work done, then everything A1. Everything A1. No cap.
Now, you mentioned some people have chosen you before after the work is done.
Yeah, Smallz, yeah.
Okay, so some females have chose you, but do you correspond back and say, you know what? All right, we're done with this business stuff. I can get into this relationship.
Yeah, I'm single. Yeah, Smallz, you know how it is.
Well,
you choose.
Well, there's some people that might say, you know what? Even though you are choosing me, and as fine as a female
strictly
you are,
business, huh?
Strictly business. I don't want to mix the two.
This is how see me. I can do that. Strictly business. Nothing wrong with that, right? But see, I get hit on a lot. So it's like, I be in a situation where I be like, you know what? Instead of taking advantage of this, let me do the right thing. I could be a man whore. I could, you know what I'm saying, be, you know, with so-and-so at the set, after we shoot woo-doo-doo-whoop. But see, I was like, nah, I don't want to go down that route. I want to build good relationships with people. You see what I'm saying? I'd rather build a relationship with this person, and I can go to this person for anything. You see what I'm saying? And then it's not something, you know, you trying to tie me down, you trying to talk to me on the side. You see what I'm saying? Something sexual happens, now feelings involved. You see what I'm saying? Now we can't even get the work done because feelings involved. So I try to, you feel me?
But sometimes in the past, instead of a female choosing you, you've chosen a female you've worked with?
Yeah! So enough! No cap. Yeah, like, it's some beautiful women out here. It's some beautiful women out here, and you might be working with them. You know, as long as they single, I feel like, you know, shoot your shot. Because there's some beautiful women out here, man. And, you know, you be on the sets, whatever these women be walking around, bouncing around, and the titties get to jiggling, and booties get to jiggling. Next thing you know what I'm saying? You know, hey.
Now, when you have been in a relationship, whether they chose you or you chose them in the past before, have those relationships, when they didn't work out for whatever reason, did business cease between both of you? Did things ever get ugly where...
No, I can't say that. I can't say that because I've never put myself in a situation where I was talking to somebody working business, and then it went bad. It went sour. See what I'm saying? I've never been with somebody and then I was like, okay, this is a mistake. We shouldn't have did this. We should have did this. I've never put myself in that situation. I always like to say, and anybody I've ever talked to for real, like on a dating tip, is not nobody I did videos with. People I've done videos with is business. It's strictly, you know what I'm saying, business. And, you know, if we do date or talk outside of that, it's because we both single. You see what I'm saying? We both single. You know what I'm saying? You don't got a dude. I ain't got no bitch. You know, so we can do that.
Have your skits broken up somebody's relationship before?
A skit broke up my relationship. How about we talk about that? My bitch left me. Smallz left me in the cold. One night.
You do comedy. It's hard to tell if you're being serious.
You asked me to a skit break up somebody else. I'm telling you, a skit broke up my relationship. I'm being dead serious. I'm not even laughing. I'm dead serious.
How long were you into the relationship when it finally broke?
It was a skit that I did, and she was just, you know, the girl I was dating, she was a little insecure. You know, I be having beautiful women around, and I had to let her know, like, this is business, but she just couldn't take it. And she left me in the cold one night.
But when she got into the relationship with you from the jump, she was aware that these skits were already going on.
Yeah! You see what I do? But she had fell in love with the pimping, though. I put the pimping, I laid some pimping on the Smallz. So she bypassed it for a little bit, but then she couldn't take it once it got big. Once the big booties got involved, it's like she's like, you gon' really do that? Ill. You know what I'm saying? Like this, she was disgusted by it all of a sudden. But you rocking with me at first. When I'm first doing my Instagram skits, she was rocking with me. She was like, you know what I'm saying? You should do this, honey. You know what I'm saying? Pitching in. You should try this idea. Maybe you should try 2 girls in the skit. You know what I'm saying? Okay, cool. Then when it started getting big, you know what I'm saying? More beautiful women, this and third, it just couldn't take it. A lot of pressure on her.
How long were you guys in a relationship for before it ended?
3 years. 3 years.
And
on and off.
What skit was it that actually broke you apart?
I want to say it was when the twerk make you miss work. I want to say is the name of the actual caption. When the twerk make you miss work. Yep. And I actually missed work, and I shot that video. And as I got done with that video, when I posted it, she just hit me up and just said, you know, you doing the most. She just felt like I was doing the most by posting the video. But it was, to me, it was like, you know, I'm just grinding towards, you know. But that was the straw that broke the camel back, that when you miss work for the twerk.
Now, moving past that relationship, has it been hard to be in relationships because of these type of skits? Is this why you're single?
Nah, because actually my skits actually bring me more opportunities, more variety. So anybody who gonna be with me in any type of talking got to be able to accept what I have going on, period. Like, I got a lot of stuff going on, you know what I'm saying? So you're going to have to be able to take beautiful women being involved. You're going to have to take, you know what I'm saying, girls liking you, you know what I'm saying, groupies, this and third, because, you know what I'm saying, I'm not just a regular nigga, you know what I'm saying? I'm just not a regular nigga. So it's just like, you know, I don't allow that to interfere with my relationships, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm in a relationship, that's my girl. Like, I'm going to be loyal. I'm going to be faithful. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to let no skits, this and third. But at the same time, if I'm just talking this and third, like, you still can't come in trying to change anything, you feel me, that's going on. Because I'd say most of my relationships are like business. So, you know what I'm saying? You can't come in messing up the money. You feel me? Like, don't come in trying to stop me from like working with this person because you insecure, you got feelings involved. You know what I'm saying? Like, stay in your lane and then we just work together. You just gonna see it grow. You gonna see it build. You gonna see it just get to a certain point where you're like, damn, I'm proud of him working with these different people. It's not even about women being involved at that point. Like, if you're in a relationship and it's messing up your relationship, it's like, it shouldn't be about the women. It should be about the work being put in. Support me. You see what I'm saying? Loyalty and support should be before all of that. Before you even talking about what the girl you with, who this, you know what I'm saying? You should be just supporting my work, my craft, my grind, my hustle. You know what I'm saying? Like, support that. Don't even be telling me about what somebody else got going on. You know what I'm saying? You talk to me about me getting to the top. Feel me?